Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order, and it's Wednesday, October 11th, which means it's time for another Pokemon news update video thingy here on the channel. There's not a lot of news to mention this week, which is kind of okay, because I kind of have to get this recorded rather quickly to get it up in time for you guys. But there is still some news to mention. The first thing, of course, to mention, as usual, is that I've got a pair of Pokemon TCG booster packs to open up this week. I've got my finger's blocking it, but a Primal Clash and an Evolutions pack to open up. So, as always, you guys have a chance to win the code card from those two packs I open up towards the end of the video. But you gotta take part in the question of the day, which a couple people did last week with the code cards we had available. And we'll go over those questions. Now, the question of the day for last week was, how do you motivate yourself to do something that you need to get done? That might have been me secretly trying to get some inspiration and some tips from you guys out there, because sometimes I find I don't have a lot of motivation, but there's always ways you can kind of psych yourself up. So the winner of the Fates Collide code card that I pulled from last week's booster packs, a regular viewer named Cheese Dibble the Cat, and Cheese Dibble says, I just watched that Shia LaBeouf video. Just do it! You know, I gotta say, my favorite incarnation of that was when someone superimposed that over the scene of Goku first going Super Saiyan on Namek. It's hilarious. Okay, look it up because you gotta see it, but there's a part where Shia is kind of standing there and he just kind of like goes like this. So after Goku goes Super Saiyan, they have Shia come in, he goes like, and then they put the Super Saiyan flare around him too, so it's like he just powered up as well. It is hilarious. You gotta check that out. I would show the video, or I could probably link to it. If I do, look in the description, or even, I'll probably link it in the comments if I can. If not, look in the description. If not, just look it up on your own, because it's funny. You gotta see it. So congratulations to Cheese Dibble the Cat, and the winner of the Sun and Moon Burning Shadows code card that I got from last week's video was a regular viewer named Unknown Spike. Unknown Spike says, I motivate myself to do the things I need by music and watching anime. Keep up the great work. Thank you, and I will try to do so. So yeah, music can be pretty inspirational. I find sometimes if I'm sitting around, just the right song can give you the inspiration. Like, for example, when I want to start exercising to try to trim down the belly that I'm slapping. You can't even see it, but anyway, I am doing it. Sometimes I'm like, I don't really have the energy to do this. I just gotta throw on maybe, I don't know, some sort of like energetic song. Like a good song or good type of song would be what I call supersonic music. In the most recent games, ever since the 3D generation came out, pretty much every time Sonic the Hedgehog goes supersonic in a final battle, they've got a really rockin' song for that. I find that gives me inspiration to really push myself harder. And like Unknown Spike said, anime can do that too. I just gotta throw on, you know, for example, go back to Goku. Goku beating up on Frieza. Goku beating up on Cell. A lot of cool animation scenes can give you the inspiration, and for this example, for me to exercise more. But there's many other things you can motivate yourself to do. But congratulations to Cheese Dibble and Unknown Spike for winning those two code cards. And again, of course, get a chance to win one of these two code cards, Primal Clash and the Evolutions pack, when we do the question of the day for this week's video. I just realized I didn't think ahead of what it's going to be. But I'll think of something. Alright, let us move on to the news part of the news update. First thing we're going to mention is, of course, the Ash Hat Pikachu giveaway distribution is still going on. Right now, you have a chance to get the Pikachu wearing the Unova cap, as you can see in the image here. It is the fourth of these 6 Pikachu. It does come with, let me see here, scroll across here. So actually, Pikachu has leveled up apparently. In Unova, Pikachu is level 13. Back in Sinnoh, it was only level 9. I really don't think those levels are accurate to the anime. Because even, like I said, the girl at the School of Hard Knocks said Pikachu should be level 25, even back before you reach Vermilion City, or Ash reached Vermilion City. So, like, I don't know if these levels are anime accurate, but it's okay. As always, this Pikachu is hardy-natured, male, with the static ability, and the moves that it has are Thunderbolt, Quick Attack, Iron Tail, and Volt Tackle. Pretty sure that's what it had in the last giveaway, too, with the Sinnoh hat. But, of course, this is available until October 16th, so a limited time to get this Unova hat Pikachu. I really like the look of this hat, too. Like, the other ones, I don't know. As soon as Ash got rid of his official Pokemon League Expo hat, which was a big point that he had and was his favorite hat, I just felt kind of weird. Like, I don't know about getting rid of his hat. It's kind of strange. It's like if I was to switch the Charizard hat for, I've got a Donatello Ninja Turtle hat over there. I could be wearing that. Well, that being said, if they made a Squirtle hat in this design with just the Squirtle head on the top, I would be wearing that. Despite the fact I got a Charizard shirt on as well. Anyways, I do like the look of the Unova hat myself, though. So of course, go to your mystery gift on the main screen of your Pokemon Sun or Pokemon Moon game. Go to get via code. The code is Pikachu20, so just enter that as the code. If you do that by October 16th, you'll get the Unova Hat Pikachu. There are still 2 more to go. I believe it'll be the Kalos and the Alola region. So if you want to hang or hold out for one of those 2, feel free to do so. I don't know if it's going to change what level it is or what moves it has, but the only way to find out is, well, I think people have already looked ahead and found out what the giveaway Pokemon are going to have, but you can also just wait. If you have a preferred region, wait for that hat. My preferred region was Kanto. I would have wanted that one. Kind of missed out on that because I didn't really do the news update in time to know about it, but I don't know. I guess I could pick one. I could just choose the Unova hat. I might want to look ahead, though, and see what the other hats look like. Anyway, enough about Pikachu with the hat. Let's scroll ahead to the next thing we're going to mention is, I guess, well, you can get Marshadow now in Pokemon Sun or Pokemon Moon if you go to a participating GameStop store in the US, and I would think EB Games in Canada because they kind of go hand in hand, the 2 of them. You can get a special code to download the mythical Pokemon Marshadow into your Sun and Moon game. If you get this code and enter it by, it doesn't say when to enter it by, but the code is available to pick up from October 9th to October 23rd. You can insert this or input this code into the game. You get a level 50 Marshadow, which has the Technician ability. I believe that does power up moves of 60 power or less. It has the Marshadow Z Crystal, very cool. The moves are Spectral Thief, Close Combat, Force Palm, and Shadow Ball. And I believe Spectral Thief is a unique move for Marshadow, and that's the one that becomes the, what is it, Soul Stealing 7-star Strike. I think that's a lot of S's, but I think that's what you get to, I think that's what turns, I think that's the attack that Spectral Thief turns into when you use the Marshadow Z power. That, I think, is what I was trying to say. Kind of hard to say, tongue twister. Anyway, to get Marshadow, get yourself that code from GameStop and hopefully EB Games. In fact, I got to check that out myself when I'm out and about today. See if I can get myself a Marshadow. You can do the same as well. Alright, so let's talk a little bit about Pokemon TCG. The first thing we're going to mention regarding the Shining Legends sub-expansion, so to speak, much like Generations was available only in certain collections, we have a couple collections available as of October 6th. It is the Pikachu TCG Shining Legends pin collections of Pikachu or Mewtwo. So as you can see here, you get a special collection which comes with 3 booster packs of Shining Legends. Only way to get these, of course, in these collections. You get a never-before-seen promo card of either Pikachu or Mewtwo. You get 1 of 2 collector pins, of course, Pikachu or Mewtwo, and a code card to unlock the promo card, and I think it will give you the 3... I don't know. The Shining Legends come with their own code cards. If they're like Generations, they won't, but the code card you get in this collection will unlock the promo card, possibly deck sleeves, possibly a deck box, or card sleeves in a deck box, and it might unlock the 3 booster packs as well. Only way to find out is to pick one of these up and enter that code. Of course, you can get, is there anything else to mention here? No. But you get the Shining Legends booster packs. If you find a Venusaur, feel free to send it my way. I want to get 2 of them for my Beedrill deck. As you can see, I'm going to say tomorrow, you can see another Pokemon TCG video featuring Mega Beedrill EX. I'll talk a little bit about that in that video, but I'm kind of doubling up on the episode number 100 feature. Alright, now let's talk a little bit more about TCG and the upcoming Crimson Invasion expansion. So another couple cards have been revealed on Pokemon.com. First we'll look at our classic Gyarados-GX here with a, well, it's at 240 HP. Granted, most of the time you're going to find a Magikarp leading off with 30 HP. You evolve that thing up, you're getting an extra 210 added to it if you evolve into Gyarados-GX. That's a lot of HP to add to one evolution. But it has, for a Water and 2 colorless, Waterfall does a decent 70 damage, Water and 4 colorless, Draconic Disaster does 100 plus. If there's a stadium in play, 100 more damage added, so 200 total, then you discard that stadium. Not too bad. If you have your own stadiums in your deck, you can just play one to do 200, discard it, next turn play another stadium, you're doing another 200. If there's stadiums, you can burn through, essentially. Of course, if the opponent has a stadium, even better. Burn their stadium off and do the extra 200. Now, Dreadstorm-GX for a single water energy sounds kinda nice. Discard an energy from each of your opponent's Pokemon. Every one of them. Could be up to 6, could be up to, 8, I think, if they have the Skyfield in play. Is it 8? No, you get an extra 3 with the Skyfield, so there could be 9 Pokemon in play, discard 1 energy from each of them. That's kind of crazy. Alright, so with the Crimson Invasion also comes the invaders themselves. Buzzwole-GX has been revealed on the site as well. So 190 HP for this fighting type Pokemon. As it says beneath the HP, it is an Ultra Beast, as we know. I still don't know if they're going to have certain cards that relate to just Ultra Beasts or not. It'd be cool if they do, because they have all the indicators for Ultra Beast on the card here. Now, for a single fighting, Jet Punch does a decent 30, I would say decent, let's say moderate 30 damage to the active Pokemon, but it also does 30 damage to one of the bench Pokemon. Bear in mind, you can also attach a strong energy to this Pokemon to do 50 to the active and 30 to a bench. So with one energy, you can be doing 80 spread damage across a couple Pokemon. Pretty decent. Now, Knuckle Impact does 160, and this Pokemon can't attack during your next turn. Of course, a simple way to fix that up would be to switch it out, perhaps, and then maybe retreat the new Pokemon. You can play Pokemon Ranger to eliminate that effect of an attack. There's a few ways to get around that. But Absorption GX is the GX attack. 40 damage times for 3 fighting energy. 40 damage for each of your remaining prize cards. So you use this early game, you're doing 40 times 6 is 240 if I'm doing the math right. Plus, it could have 3 strong energy, so that could be 300 on your first attack if you can get 3 strong energy attached quickly. Kinda decent. Now, I do believe that is all there is to mention as far as news goes. Let me scroll through my little photographs here of the news screens, and we are... Wait! There is one last thing to mention before we cut back to doing some booster pack openings. On November 10th, Pokemon Global Link is going to go down for about a week or so, from November 10th until the 17th to prepare for Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Now, I don't know what new features they might be adding in. They might just have to, like, sort of cut people's access off to give them that week to change things around or so, but get all your, all your Ultra battling. Get all of your Wi-Fi battling, your Battle Spot battling in before November 10th, because for about a week, we're going to be cut off. Which means I should probably do some recordings of Wi-Fi battling before that. I'm pretty sure you're still going to be able to do link battles. You might be able to do free battles on the Global Link. It's just not going to be able to record your wins if you do rating battles, I think. So, it does not say exactly what is deactivated, or it just says you can't access the site. And this includes functionality such as the QR code rental feature. So you'd probably still be able to do your battles. You just wouldn't be able to access on the website? I don't know. I don't know how this technical stuff works. I'm just a professor who specializes in everything about the Pokemon themselves. By that I mean, I kind of just randomly guess at stuff myself anyway. So, it is time to pop open these 2 booster packs here. I'm starting to get a little bit stuffy, I can tell. I don't know why. I haven't been out as much as I usually am. I've been focusing on getting videos for you guys as opposed to doing my Pokemon going, so... I haven't done a raid battle today. I gotta go out and do that. But it is time to open these 2 booster packs. We're going to start with the older one of Primal Clash. But I gotta think of a question of the day. And I just dropped my other pack on the floor. I'll grab that in a moment. I guess a good question of the day, since we are into, I would say we're into Halloween. We're into October, leading up to Halloween. A nice simple question would be, I might have used this before, but I'm going to use it again. What is your favorite scary movie to watch around Halloween? Just leave that answer down below, and by next Tuesday, I'm going to say, because I want to try to get the news updates back on Tuesdays, I'll be doing a random drawing of everybody that's answered the question with the hashtag QOTD in your comment. Have a chance to win this code card and the code card that's down there on the floor right now, once I pick it back up. So as for me, my favorite scary movie, I find I watch scary movies for the wrong reason. I watch them to see how do the good guys, how do the people survive this situation. More often than not, a lot of people in these these movies, these videos, I guess, they're only there to be taken out by whatever monster or bad guy, whatever it is there is in the movie, right? The antagonist. So it's like, I kind of don't really watch scary movies for the right reason, but I will say one of my favorite ones, and I probably, if I did this question before, I used this answer before, the remake of Dawn of the Dead, where a bunch of survivors are holed up inside a shopping mall. They've got all the doors barricaded, and there's zombies all over the place out there. And the reason I like this, though, yeah, there's a lot of people getting taken out by zombies and stuff, but it was really well done character-wise, and there was this one character, if you haven't seen this, I'm going to say a little bit of a spoiler, but this one character who starts off as a pretty selfish, pretty self-centered security officer in the mall, and he locks all the other survivors away because he doesn't want them touching his supplies, his survival stuff, right? Eventually, he gets overpowered, and he gets locked in the cell, and they don't trust him, of course, because he was so against the whole group idea from the start. But they eventually let him out because they need his help to go get some fuel canisters, I think. and they do trust him with the weapon. Eventually, he proves himself to be a reliable part of the team. He even sacrifices himself near the end so the others can survive. So he goes through such a big character change, and I love when character development happens like that, even in the shortest span of time as like just a 2-hour movie. It really shows good writing and good acting. So that's probably one of my favorite scary movie. I guess I could just rewatch that several times because it's pretty good. Alright, all that rambling aside, let us pop this pack open. I don't see any of the cards yet. Is the card... Nope, card is the wrong way, so... Off to the side it goes, as we get our 10 cards out of the booster pack of Primal Clash. Alright, so beginning with the commons of Hippopotas, or how do you pronounce that? I think I call it just Hippopotas. We have a Torchic, we've got a Tentacool, Nidoran female, last common is a Tynamo. Uncommon card, starting with a Rare Candy, definitely good to have. Still standard legal because, of course, it is reprinted in Sun and Moon, I think. Is it Guardians Rising? Might just be base Sun and Moon. We've got a Bouffalant. Last uncommon is a Gorbis. Reverse foil is an Ancient Trait Azumarill, very cool. The rare card is going to be an Ancient Trait Whiscash. We've got 2 Ancient Traits in this one. It's funny the Ancient Traits are gone now. You'd think they would want to come back at some point, but... we only had 3 expansions with Ancient Traits. What's that all about? Alright. Now, I dropped it again. What's happening? Evolutions, you're dropping all over the place. I'm going to pop you open and see what I get out of this pack. I should put the scissors over here so I don't drop them on my foot. Probably a good idea when you're dealing with something sharp. Be careful with it. Alright, come on, tear open. I've seen the first card. Oh no, I've been spoiled. And gone you go. You are there for the next drawing, which is 6 days from now would be the 17th, I believe, next Tuesday. So, let's grab these. I believe this should just be the standard... Or no, wait, is there something different about this pack? I seem to think there's something... I don't know, I'm just going to go for the standard. 3 uncommon, should be rare reverse foil. Let's see if I did this right. Evolutions might have thrown me for a loop here. We've got a common of Staryu, have a Metal Energy, a Growlithe. It's really cool the Metal Energy though, because we didn't have Metal Energy in the first set, so they didn't have basic energy of this type, which is kind of neat, or that style. So yeah, there's the Growlithe, we've got the Ghastly. Last common should be a Charmander, that's the one that I did see. Uncommons, I believe, starting with a Venusaur Spirit Link. We've got a Machoke, a Super Potion, heal 60 damage, I believe, and remove an energy from the Pokemon. Reverse foil is a Charmeleon. Does that mean we get Charizard as the rare? Come on, show me! We got Farfetch'd. I suppose it was a little far-fetched to expect a Charizard, but... I mean, we did that before. I opened... What was the pack? I can't remember. I got the Stage 1, or I got the Basic, the Stage 1, and the Rare was the Stage 2. So it's happened before. I wasn't out of my league to expect something like that. But anyway, that is what I got out of my booster packs. And again, for your chance to win one of these 2 code cards that I pulled out of those packs today, leave your answer to the question of the day with hashtag QOTD by Tuesday. Is it the 17th? I'm going to assume it's the 17th. Anyway, leave your answer to the question. Again, the question is, what is your favorite scary movie to watch around Halloween? Just leave that answer below and you have a chance to win one of those code cards. So that is it for the news update for today. A little bit shorter, but a little bit sweeter in a way, I guess. And stay tuned later today for another episode of Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, as we continue taking on Team Cypher in the Ore region. Try to take back the Shadow Pokemon and purify them for whatever evil Shadow means that these villains have put them under this control. Or, I think that was a sentence. But we are done. If you want to see some more videos that I have done, of course, check out the links during the outro to some more videos, and click the link of my face to subscribe to the channel for more daily Pokemon content if you're interested in checking out what Professor Chaz has got going on. We got Pokemon TCG videos, which I think I'll have one tomorrow, so stay tuned for that, and Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness main playthrough. This Sunday evening, I'm going to try another live stream, see if I can do some Sun and Moon Wi-Fi battling with you folks out there, so stay tuned for that. Hopefully I can get it to go properly. I might have something else planned for that evening, but we'll see what happens. We'll play it by ear. Anyway, if you want to subscribe, you're welcome to do so. But with that, we are done. I want to say thanks for watching today's news update video thingy. Hopefully I taught you some new things you might not have been aware of just yet. Got you excited for Crimson Invasion with those new Pokémon-GX that we just took a look at. We are going to have on next weekend, I think it is, the Crimson Invasion pre-release at Heroes Beacon. I'm going to be doing some recording for that, for sure. But that is for a later time. Until then, Professor Chaz is signing off. Thanks again for watching, and I will catch you next time.